again, my noble friends. SirKakaBabu is back with World of Tanks, and this time we are going to be looking at a fantastic game. I am in the tier 6 German tank destroyer, the Dicker Max, and later in the video the reins would be held by another player, which you shall see. So we are on the safe haven map, and I originally thought I would go over here in this location to just snipe and be a defensive tank destroyer and just camp. However, the placement of the team players, I saw that only Tiger 131 went here to the tunnel area and Boogie over here, and no tank destroyer is camping at this corner. So I took it upon myself to provide covering fire to these friendly players. Boogie is in front of me, and any moment now enemy team is going to realize how thinly packed we are on this right city area. Meanwhile, look at our team over there. I mean, they're all there, and some tank destroyers, mediums are doing good work over there, and I might have hope. Actually, I was hoping that they would be pushing onto the JH area. However, one can only hope. Situation was looking abysmal at the moment. I take a chancy shot at I don't know which thing. Oh, okay. I was actually destroying these houses, so if enemy vehicles come from over there, I would be able to hit them. Okay, I talked about a hidden gem which I discovered in a random queue. Who says that you cannot meet good people in the random queue, which are fun and also talented? We are going to witness such a player later in the game. For now, Stritzwagen M4257 is over there. I fire at him and miss, and I don't know where my shot went. It's like I wanted to save this Boogie, but I am struggling at the moment. I fire, and 3 rounds fired into the abyss without hitting anyone. I mean, with shooting like this, what can one expect? This round finally went in, and it is I against 4 enemy vehicles. Enemies are moving against me, and I miss another shot. What a terrible play by me. It is just unreal. Stritzwagen is looking at me hungrily. I fire, and that round didn't go in either. Or did it go in? I don't know. I've lost half of my health. Achilles over here is moving against the artillery, and I am hanging on by a thread. I fire and put 1 round into the Achilles. RT is kiting. Achilles is continuously after the RT. Achilles finish off the RT, and I put another round into it. Now he is retreating, trying to stay alive, but the gun depression of the Dicker Max allowed me to finish that tank destroyer off. Now the Tiger, a heavy tank number 6, is capping us. Also, the M44 artillery is a good player, and he is going to continuously make my life a living hell. Heavy tank number 6 is getting hit by our friendly guys, and we have a shot on him as well. Fire! We put a fantastic round into it, and Jagdpanzer 4 makes a hero run and finishes it off. So base has been defended. Meanwhile, Type 58 is loaded for bear coming towards me. I put a round into him. He puts a round into me. He is going to finish me off if he puts another round, but I get back. I get some fire support, and Mikysity in the T34 85M saves me by killing off the Type 58. Base has been completely defended. What a fantastic engagement that was, we were on the back foot and enemies were coming towards us hungrily. There we saw the Nashorn tier 6 German tank destroyer, the T34 lightly armored one as well. So my thinking was that perhaps if I move over here a bit, I'll be able to get a shot into the enemy and perhaps I will be able to kill him. Fire! We put a fantastic round into the enemy T34 85 and 40 TP puts a round into us, dropping us down to 4 hit points. So we are totally one-shottable. Hopelessly, even a splash damage would be able to kill us. I am crossing this area and we got spotted by the enemy Nashorn. He finishes us off and this is where our story is going to end, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check out Mikysity in the T34 85M and see what he was up to while we were having this engagement. Alright then partners, now we are looking at the perspective of Mikysity in the T34 85M. He has moved over here in this location and is trying to take shots at the Volkswagen M4257, and he is going to show us how in pressure situation, if you keep a cool head, then you can carry games and take the team to victory against impossible odds. Mikysity is an all-round fantastic dude who incidentally has a YouTube channel of his own. So I am going to put a link to it in the description and I would highly advise you to check it out and subscribe to his channel as well. Now the Cromwell B has been spotted and we are taking shots onto him. We put one round into him, but now Cromwell goes to safety while that same measly M44 artillery is making Mikysity's life hell as well as it was making our life hell over there. Look at me in the Dicker Max over there, sitting tight while waiting for enemies to pop up in front of me, and there is the Volkswagen and Type 58 have appeared over there while I am surely engaged in awful marksmanship against those enemy vehicles, Achilles and all that stuff. Meanwhile, Mikysity is waiting over here and things are not really looking so hot at the moment. EZ8 M4 A3 E8 is moving up. Let's see if we'll be able to put rounds into anyone. Well, he barely survived, and Mikysity, apologies, now sensing that the enemy has broken through the other flank, he has read the map correctly and is now turning back to help us out and defend the base. Type 58, friendly Jagdpanzer 4 and the Volkswagen are all moving back towards the base to defend it. Meanwhile, I am engaged in that struggle against the Achilles. So you guys saw what I was engaged in and our story has finished. Mikysity is going to show us what an all-around hero he is by defending us. There we are moving and Mikysity is going into this location, which by the way, oh look at this marksmanship. Fire! Oh, what a fantastic shot into the cupola of the Tiger 6, and oh, I can't believe that shot went in, my friends. I mean, that was one hell of a shot. And fire! Oh well, your luck was bound to run out somehow, someday, my friend. But Tiger 131 is nowhere to be seen because it was the heavy tank number 6. He has been killed and now base has been defended. Type 58 over there is moving against me in the Dicker Max. I put a round into it and Mikysity puts a round into him as well. We put it on, he was on low health and Type 58 was finished off. He saved us, so he is one hell of a dude. I was talking about this location, and it is, if the enemies are pushing right here at the base, this location can provide a fantastic cover, and this is really good. One learns new things every day. Look at that, fantastic. Come on, SirKakaBabu, you can do it. Now the Nason has been spotted. He is moving down towards our guys. We puts around into the Nason, and Nason moves against the Type 58, ramming him to death. We put around into the T78, but although the HE round didn't pen, these unreliable HE round, and we finish off the Nason. Fantastic stuff. T34 85 over there has been spotted. We put around into it, dropping him down to 31 hit points. T34 85 is not going to rear his ugly head now, and our friendly Achilles finishes off the 40 TP on the enemy team, and that Nason killed the Dicker Max. That was me. And that is where we left off my story. Now all the responsibility of victory is on to Mikysity's nimble shoulders. He is hanging tight. Let's see, partners. Now the enemies have an advantage of 235 hit points that we know of. Remember, hit points, these render, if the enemies are out of your render circle, then this HP counter would not be accurate. Once they get into it, then you would get the accurate reading. Nason over there is spotted. He kills the Achilles while he is now trying to retreat, but Mikysity is putting round after round into him, and we managed to put 2 rounds into him. The rate of fire of the T34 85M is fantastic, and it can rip apart its enemies in no time. So one has to watch out against these vehicles. I for sure have been, let's just say, owned by the T34 85M drivers many a times, ladies and gentlemen. Now enemies remaining are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including the RT. It's 2 against 6, ladies and gentlemen. T78 is moving against the Pudel. Pudel puts 1 round into it, and T78 has a long rate of fire, and Pudel is on a lot of hit points as well. So he was able to finish him off. Fantastic stuff. However, something tells me that things are not going to go well for our friendly neighborhood Pudel over there. And sure enough, SirKakaBabu M4257 finished off our poor, beleaguered tier 6 Polish medium tank. Meanwhile, we finish off the T3485, which was moving against us. I type in the chat all on you T3485 because it really was. It's 1 versus 5, and this is the stuff of legends. This is what heroes are made of. Keeping calm under pressure and carrying the game against all odds. SirKakaBabu was spotted. We had successfully flanked him. Now Mikysity hugs the corner of this building, hoping to dodge the shell of artillery. He is on 4 kills, 2009 hit points. Artillery fires on our last known location, and well, that engagement was successful. Now I advise to Mikysity, in the chat I might add, that perhaps killing the artillery, who is the bane of everyone's existence, would be a good idea. And if it can be picked off, then all of those difficulties would be minimized to a lot of extent, because we know that Nason is an easy target and it can be killed. However, Nason driver is Remember, check him out. He's on 5 kills, so he's having a good game. So Mikysity is moving against the enemy base, trying to locate the enemy M44 and finish it off. Come on, M44, be at a typical artillery position and just die. However, enemy team player, we don't know which, has moved into our base and is trying to cap us out. So they are planning good, and the plan is to lower our Mikysity so that artillery and other dudes can finish him off. Now Mikysity over here is going to approach the base from a different location from where he was last spotted. I mean, forgot English language for a bit. Anyways, he is changing his approach, and let's see how this engagement goes. I type into the chat that it might be Nason which is capping us, but he is hidden in a position which is not very easily visible. Let's see, partners, we are approaching. Let's see what happens. Nason gets spotted. We put a round into it. Nason puts a round into us, damages our engine, and our rate of fire is better than Nason, and we finish it off, and also repairing the engine. Now it's time to kite so that the M44 artillery does not hit us, and this building and containers is covering us, and we are not hit by artillery. Sadly, that shot which we got from Nason reduced us to 192 hit points. Now this is going to be tricky, my noble friends. Mikysity is on 5 kills, and the enemy T34 85 driver, which was on really low health, has not been spotted yet, and he had the totally bright idea of not rearing his ugly head, not making himself visible so that he cannot be killed. Fantastic stuff by the enemy T34 85M. Well, both drivers in these tanks are good players, but well, there is only one hero which stands out and carries his teams, and this is going to be our friend Mikysity. I advised to him, and he of course has the same idea of going into the cap, because remember, if there is 1 minute, so 40 seconds on the clock, then it can be capped. Mikysity over here is hugging this building, and enemies have started to cap us as well, but since we moved into the cap circle before them, then we have a chance to cap them out. Enemy artillery fires at this house, and Mikysity was lucky. We were lucky, my friends, because if the artillery shell had hit us, he would have finished us off. That would have been a killer blow. But Mikysity's house, which was beside him, covered him, and his shell didn't hit. The artillery fired again at that corner, and that was as well, that shows you the enemy artillery player is a good player. Now I am going to advise to him to move a bit further from the cap area, because wherever there are obvious cover locations in the cap circle, you guys must not sit in those like bushes or any cover spots, because if there is artillery, it might blind fire in those obvious spots. So, but all has gone well. We are ahead of the enemy, and we are going to cap them out. The nerves of steel were required to carry this game, and Mikysity, our noble friend, carried us to victory. Now let's check out the post-game stats and see what kind of medals came our way. On to the post game stats. Alrighty then, here we are, partners. Fantastic victory. We got the medal which everyone wants, the Kalobanov's medal. Mikysity over here stood against 5 enemy vehicles alone and came on top. Invader medal for capping them out, and also defender medal for defending the base. So what more can one ask from him? I mean, he was all over the place wherever it mattered. 107,000 credits made, so good amount of that, and 4,000 experience in total. Look at all the team he damaged, and 4 rounds into the Nason and 2 off into another one. Fantastic result. 2320 damage was done with 5 kills and 1175 base experience. Second was of yours truly, SirKakaBabu, with 2480 damage for me. I got the high caliber medal, and all in all, both of us combined contributed well in the victory of our team. I put a hurt into the enemies while Mikysity came in at the last moment saving me, but sadly I was down so much hit points that I was killed. Then he took over and he damaged, carried and kept his cool, and that is what is fantastic about this game. And also we were 2 random dudes who basically supported a teammate which is supposed to be done, and that is what keeps us all bringing back to World of Tanks, this companion camaraderie in the random queue, and all hope is not lost, my noble friends. He fired 15 rounds were hit with 14 penetrations, so a lot of perhaps blind rounds against the Stritzwagen at the start were fired. 1100 damage was done from 300 meters, so a lot of long range sniping was done as well, with 96,000 profit. I would say this was a fantastic game for Mikysity, and overall a fantastic game of World of Tanks. I hope you enjoyed today's video, my noble friends, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and also check the description down below. I have put the link to Mikysity's channel. Go show some love, subscribe to his channel. I mean, all of the encouragement that can be thrown his way should be basically thrown. So good luck out there on the battlefield, everyone. If you haven't checked this T34 85M out, it is a fantastic tank, fantastic rate of fire. It has armor as well, and it is right there available in the Tech Tree premium section. So whenever there is a sale on, pick this tank up and you guys would have a fantastic tank for crew training in the Soviet line. Alright partners, I hope to see you guys in the next one, and until next time, goodbye my noble friends.